What the fuck? Yeah, so I don't know what that was. It's very hard to believe that now I'm pissed. What the actual fuck's going on now? Stupid. What's up, Nathan? I'm a little mad right now because somebody apparently stole one of my things from my class. Some fucking bitch stole my fucking shit and made me get a lower grade. So I gotta talk to this dude and be like, yeah, someone fucked with my shit. Fucking losers, bro. I fucking hate people. Can you fucking believe that shit? He said, we should discuss your project. I'm noticing a few owners. Yeah, I'm noticing a few owners, so hard to tell of if this was original work. He saw a few of these slides on other projects. What the fuck? Someone took my shit, bro. Can you believe that? These fucking pieces of shit. I'm gonna fucking tell this guy that someone took my shit. Someone took my shit. What's up, Letitia? I'm a little upset right now. I just found out somebody stole some of my work from my class. So now I gotta fucking tell them. So we're gonna watch this.
Recording in progress.
Hey, excuse me, Professor Morris?
Yes.
So I did see the feedback you gave me on my second project. We definitely should discuss that because I think someone did take some of my slides. Because the website I used was from a comedian I like. It's a very specific niche comedian website. And I noticed while I was working on it, some person was popping in and out of it, and I thought that was weird. So I think there is like some weird stuff going on there.
All right. So then, if you don't mind staying after,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
On there.
Appreciate it.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me double check here. We were supposed to get a visitor, but they're coming tonight. Yes, there was Taylor Green was supposed to be joining us a little later here. Let me see if she's coming still.
Whatever, man. It is what it is. People are fucking stupid anyways. I don't give a shit. It wasn't even that hard of a project. Like, you just find a website and you just fucking put the shit in. It's not hard. And what the fuck?
Over at ACC. Actually, more on the student resources side, which comes in every semester to kind of all the resources. Just reached out to her. Kids coming to tonight's class. If she is, we'll have her talk first, and I'll go into what's tonight.
Alright, well, this guy's talking.
I'll go ahead and take attendance really quick as well.
Do you guys want me to work out and lift while this is happening, or do you want me to play a game like Mega Man or something? Let me know.
While I'm doing that, how's Project 3 going for everyone? Is it so far so good? Any roadblocks or issues?
No roadblocks. I have only really made like the atom level component so far, so haven't made too much headway on it.
Okay.
But I also am not like I'm not facing any issues with what I've done. Everything up until this point has gone really smoothly.
Okay, good, good. Yeah, usually with some of those beginning ones, sometimes you run into issues. It's kind of a new skill to learn. But I think once you get a hang of it, then it gets a lot easier.
I'm good.
Get like into
Besides, you know, Oh shit.
later on when you're using Figma every day. So
I'm good, except I got written up in my job today, and it's my final warning. So if I get another one, I'm fired. And this happened too for my class, so it's been a little, you know. But we're still kicking. You know what I mean?
you said it was a bit tedious for you to work on.
Also, I need to find a new place. I gotta schedule a new.
Yeah, like you said, to get used to the navigating Figma and using all of those things, it's been a little bit hard for me, but once I get the hang of it, it will be easier.
Yep, I know when I was learning to use Figma, definitely was a learning curve there too. I used other tools before, pretty similar. There's another one called Sketch, which I can use for that, and Adobe had one called Adobe XD. So I got used to using those, but then when I got to Figma, I had to kind of learn a lot of the things needed to.
You're cooked low key. Well, don't talk shit next time.
Once you get used to it, it's like pretty useful for design. I haven't heard from Taylor yet, so we'll probably hop into the materials here shortly.
Oh, I said it was a slow. Don't say that. What's up, Jose Hernandez? What's good, bro? So yes, Mega Man. No. What we doing? Workout?
Alright, well, so let's go ahead and hop into the materials for tonight. So pull it up really quick here.
Tomorrow I got to go to my school and change my major over to
Already kind of close to the middle here.
Video
tonight
game.
we're going to be covering a few things here.
video game programming.
We'll be essentially watching a video on introduction to design systems in Figma. There's a lecture I'm going to be covering on the perfect icon, which is pretty short, and then there's another one on design systems as well. So I'm going to be covering both of those tonight. We'll watch the video, and then we'll most likely give you some time back later on. So we'll try to work out a little bit earlier than usual. Take that time to work on Project 3 since this is the lab class. Do that for the rest of the evening. Let me get those materials queued up here, and then we'll hop into the lecture portion of tonight's Destiny. Let me know when you can see my screen. Y'all should be able to see that design systems lecture slide. Alright, awesome. Alright, so tonight we'll be talking a bit more about design systems. Does anybody kind of remember what a design system is?
You guys are fucking boring. Say something, damn.
Anybody want to guess?
Do you want me to work out?
It's like how a design guide, basically, like how the structure to help guide design so that it's not just people throwing darts at the wall trying to design whatever and make it fit.
Or Mega Man.
That's one way of looking at it. So essentially with the design system is a set of guidelines and rules that are set up
It won't let me
for
comment.
designers to follow when you're creating
Well, then go on Twitch.
for designs for a company. Usually the design system involves a list of guidelines, usually
Go on Twitch, double Taz.
around like how to use typography.
YouTube's probably fucking up.
Components are usually a part of that library as well. So you might have like component library use as well. And usually when a component library is involved, it means that the component will be reused in multiple places and so becomes a part of the design system. And then other design systems might also include things around like spacing rules, like how things should be spaced. You might include rules around grids as well. I've seen that before. And other rules and that's pertaining to the design system or as relevant. So let's hop into design systems and how to use scale with the design system. So a design system is about solving problems. So again, one of the, if you think about the revolution over time of inventions, a lot of things have been invented over the years, and one of the main things that kind of revolutionized like productivity in general is the ability to like make something and make it the same way consistently over and over. So think about the assembly line at Ford, for example, that idea of solve a specific problem, but he wanted to also create a way for it to be recreated exactly the way it was before. So the idea is to you find a way to templatize like components or parts of a car and make them the same way, just materials. You could essentially speed up that process. So the idea is how to place into the design system as well, where once you set up, the different components that make up a design or a page or a website or application, you could then reuse those and quickly rebuild new design and new screens without having to rethink, reinvent the wheel every time you design. So when it comes to the digital product side of the house, digital products grow really fast. Again, you might start with different screens over time to kind of evolve pretty quickly. You're going to have new requirements, new users, new things to think about, new workflows. And so design systems are kind of created as a way to help speed up that process of creation. So once you figure out the workflow and the solution you want to solve for, having a design system allows you to quickly design, think of those ideas to the real world, and then move on to the next problem you need to solve. Without a design system, again, it takes a lot longer because everything has to be built from scratch. It just takes a lot longer to innovate and do anything meaningful and productive. So when it comes to that idea that I spoke about earlier, one-off design methods don't scale well. They're really great for creating unique, maybe highly valuable, products. Handmade definitely still has a place and it has, value, but when it comes to scaling, one-off things that are made do not scale well. And so again, this idea of being able to scale and create things that can grow infinitely is one of the reasons why design systems became so important. And some of the things to kind of think about when it comes to that is the idea that again, time gets wasted because the idea of having to create something from scratch every time, the work hours are just a lot more. So a lot of time gets wasted trying to create that thing again. The other thing is consistency as well. So again, you could be consistent. If you had to recreate a layout from scratch every single time, again, eventually you're going to start to be less consistent because there's no rules in place to kind of guide how things should look. If you're creating the same screen over and over, then you're going to like redo every shape, redo every section, and it's just going to become inconsistent over time. Usability also suffers. So again, one of the things that makes something usable is the idea that it is predictable for the user. And so when you have something that's consistent, then it tends to be more useful because you get used to the rules and kind of how your system works. But if you don't have a design system and consistency, again, usability suffers because users will not know what to expect when they interact with the page, because every time they interact with something, it's different because everything's been built from scratch over and over. Another thing to consider here is when it comes to design and in general, we need to become smarter ways and better ways to build things. And so here's a picture of the for assembly line here, the idea of creating the same components that are exactly the same allows you to quickly produce things a lot faster.
Fuck.
Every person had to rebuild the car from scratch every time. It would take a lot longer to create one car, but when you have components are all the same, you could just create the components and just reassemble the car the same way, the same result in the end. So again, when it comes to the design system, it leads to repeatable solutions, which are important. It scales well economically, and then also, again, when it comes to the design system, it helps the tools for creative teams scale better because again, everything is consistent and it's going to build this idea.
Is it still on when you comment? Jose?
All right. Any questions or comments before we continue? All right. Let's move on. We'll go to the benefits of design systems. One of the benefits of the design system again is it allows designs at scale. So again, create
I'm
one-
trying to go on fucking OME.TV. It's not working.
Your different screen layouts, etc.
Allow.
Second thing is consistency. So again, the idea of creating repeatable, consistent components that can be used that work the same way, look the same way, are predictable for the user.
The fuck?
It avoids ad hoc decisions. So again, with the design system, you have to rely less on creating decisions on the fly. You focus more on actually the solution versus trying to create a bespoke solution every single time you make a decision. Thinking about elements. So once you have a design system, you have this idea of you're thinking about the different elements and components before you put them into the design system. So more time is spent on that solutioning, and then when you are ready to actually finish the layout and everything has some thought into it, you can focus on
Killing me, bro.
getting that solution to the hands of an engineer or the hands of a person that design it out for you. It's a single source of truth for teams. So as a team, everybody has the exact same place to look for the design system. It eliminates any surprises and allows you to work faster because everything is
Come on, bro.
It's not the decisions are in the head of one person. It is living in a place where everybody can access and reference it. It leads to rapid prototyping. So again, if you're thinking about prototyping out a screen or idea, if you start with a design system, you can quickly put together multiple versions and variations of something. Quickly get it tested. Because you're not spending time on creating elements and components. You spend the time on laying out something and to actually testing and prototyping. It also helps with high fidelity prototyping as well. Once you are ready to do high fidelity, the design system, you have the rules in place for typography, for color, etc. You can quickly put together a high resolution screen based on that design system without having to guess how everything should work. And then it matches best practice for code. So again, on the engineering side, they typically work with components and some of the design system. So if that's in place, engineering can use that design system to build those components. And then when you need to build something new,
You are what came before this precious moment.
without taking a bunch of time to work on something. All right, so we'll talk a little bit about kind of building a design system. So what are some of the principles that kind of cover a design? So one of the things to consider is there some kind of like central metaphor to that design? Meaning, is there something that kind of speaks to what the design is? In the case of Google, they have the material design. At one point, you're using a lot of like paper and shadow elements. So this is kind of where that idea comes from. This kind of metaphor that speaks to that personality behind that design and their design approach. Designing or defining what the guidelines are, so the rules that people need to follow when it comes to your design.
Dude, come on.
And establish rules
What the
that
fuck?
are clear and easy to follow, so people know kind of what to do when you're interacting with the design system. There's no guesswork there. Alright, so here's an example here of color system.
Maybe it's because I'm
So
using
their
it.
Themselves move over to the projects. If you look at this example here, there's like text codes. If you're working in a design system, you typically have one of these in place. And so if you're thinking about what colors to use, again, you're having to guess what colors to
Oh my
use.
god.
Reference the design system here. See the colors, see the hex codes, you can pick colors you need. Usually help you rules around like how to use the colors as well, like what's used, how you should use it, what your buttons need to look like, etc. And then you'll put those in place.
Oh, this guy's putting me to sleep.
Your layout.
Where's my GoPro?
Other things that you'll see that will be a part of the design system is usually like a typography system, a color palette, grid for layouts, some design system animation designs and presets as well. And there'll be a few other things as well as you kind of work your way through other design systems. Alright, and we talked about this a few times during this semester, but components, which are the building blocks, are also parts of the design system. So let's identify some components here. So we have buttons up top here, input fields, drop downs. Some places might see selects. Drop down and select kind of interchangeable. Design system. There's like nav bars, progress bars, creation, components, checkboxes, radio boxes. These are typically a lot of times those atomic elements that you'll see a lot that you're going to work on now. And then in addition, you might see more module level stuff like navigation or custom components. So each component is a part. Each component is reusable. You can combine to make new ones. So again, once you have those atomic elements, you can combine those into more complex components, which are also reusable. And they would kind of work the same way. So again, you start with those basic atomic elements, you combine them together into new components, and you keep combining and stacking all together as one framework. And here's the idea of how you classify your different elements. So there's atomic elements, like the basic ones like buttons. Molecules are like the first combination of that. You could build past that into organisms. So you might start to combine molecule components together, create organisms. And then beyond that, you can create templates. And then beyond that, you can create actual pages as well. And then so when it comes to components as well, sometimes the identification can be kind of difficult. So it's not up to you as a design system owner to ensure that you can label everything clearly, so that you understand, and then have the types of rules to follow when you're interacting with using components in your design system. So you have to define what's a component. You have to set up the naming conventions of how they're used, so people know what to call them. To according to the needs of the different design system for the company you're working at or the app you're working on. And it's a part of the process as well. So over time, you should feel like with every document, so they may change over time, so you have to revert back as well. You should also define how a component will and will not be used. So a lot of design systems will have like do's and don'ts, for example. Here's an example one. They're talking about the alerts, how to use it, how not to use it. So in this case, it says don't use it to provide a whole new task. You can use it to alert them or follow sort of step. So again, very specific rules here about how to use a certain component. And a lot of design
I don't know what's wrong with this.
Once older design system is tough to set that up with a rule, people know what to do with their right design system. From your design system rather. So let's show examples of the components, do's and don'ts. Create designer guidelines. List your do's and don'ts, and this becomes very important. Another thing here, when it comes to design system, component code is a part of the design system. So when you're usually working on a design system, you're working mostly with usually some kind of engineer. These will go kind of hand in hand. And so once you have come up with a design and a component that you want to use, then the next step is usually working with some kind of engineer to build out that component
Is Omi.tv down or something? Is that why it's not working?
Creating a component. We're getting couple the code with the design.
Their app isn't on the store anymore.
A toolkit for developers as well.
Maybe that's why.
And then once you have those built out, then you do not prototype in real code. So instead of having to just use Figma, now you have built components you can use to prototype on the actual website or online. The other part to think about when it comes to design system is variants. So the idea of a variant is to have a different kind of a certain component, and those will be different depending on the use. For example, here we have the icons. And there's a button down here, a button component, and then there's different types of buttons. So there's a text-only button, so text and icon, or text icon button, and then there's a icon-only button. And then you might also have to define different styles. So you might have to define a primary, which is the main CTA file we're using. The secondary CTA, you might have other types, styles, really depending on your company and the design system you're working in. So plan on the different uses and then have different variants and styles based on the different use cases that you're going to have. Define what the scenarios are, which those different styles or variants apply. Then again, naming matters. Make sure you name it clearly so that it makes sense, so that somebody's looking for that big one, for example. It's easy for them to find.
So I'm sure all these instances are true, but when you're coming up with a design system, is it like, you know, maybe a young company has some of their initial designs and they make those, and then once those designs are sort of completed, then they kind of glean from those what their design style or system might be? Or is it something that like the team sits down and its own meeting is like what our design system is going to look like and how this is going to work, and we branch out from there?
So I guess
Does that
it kind
make
of
sense?
depends on, yeah, it makes sense. And I think it's a good question. It kind of depends on when you join. So for example, if you ever heard the term founding designer before, you might still see it on
Yeah.
LinkedIn usually. So usually what a founding designer happens is the actual like person that's coming up with the idea, starting a company, might hire a founding designer, and that founding designer will be the one that will set up the design system, the brand, etc. They'll create those rules and thoughts and everything else. And then as new designers join, that design system might grow and change over time. But usually there's some kind of established design system in place. In the event of, say, they change direction, like, you know, visually or whatever, depending on how the design system is built, it might just be a few things changing, like you might end up changing. Like,
So we can't do Omi.tv because
typography, or, you know, the
we can't have
typography
anything anymore.
but you might still use the other components that are already built. So it kind of really depends. It could be a different scenario depending on the company. Companies rarely will start from scratch with a design system once they have one in place. Over time, well, it is like a living document. It will change. You might lose some components over time, add new ones, but if you're really truly starting from scratch, and it's really like starting from scratch, that's a big company. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. I mean, I work in cocktail bars, and like, you know, you don't launch a new bar without a menu that is it kind of sets in place, like answers unspoken questions about what our identity is, what our aesthetic is, what our
I guess some
kind of like the
neo-Nazi
style of, you know,
ruined it
what
for
this place is going to be, and then you hire new people
So
that kind of fold into that frame of thinking.
Yes. Exactly. Got it. Alright. Any other questions or comments? Alright, if not, then takeaway here is design system is a living document, it will change. It's okay to reevaluate it over time and it will grow. Alright, so that is it for design system presentation. Just a quick recap here. When it comes to design system, design officially at scale.
Okay.
For building digital products. Decide on the core principles and certain
why isn't it letting you comment?
follow. Establish global styles that will be used by everyone like the SCP for the design system. Build reusable components for your design system. very, very brief lecture on iconography. Can everybody see my screen? Alright, awesome, thank you. So we'll be talking a little bit about the perfect icon. So one of the things to kind of think about right away when it comes to icons is this is going to be something that we'll touch on in this class, but to get really good at iconography takes a lot of time and practice. We'll just be kind of scratching the surface here when it comes to iconography. So one of the biggest, maybe probably the most important thing to remember when it comes to either designing an icon yourself or picking an icon library is making sure it's recognizable. So you can evaluate an icon based on their meaning, because one of the biggest things they do is they have to communicate a certain meaning to the user, right? Sometimes you may or may not have the luxury of having supporting text around an icon, and so in those cases you don't, you need to make sure that the icon is recognizable on its own, like quickly pick up what it's for and do it well. So you don't want to create anything that isn't based on like common uses or common looks and feels for icons. For example, if you're like thinking about like save, for example, you might say, okay, I might choose a floppy disk icon, but then depending on what generation you're designing for, you may not be aware of what the floppy disk is. So you have to think about what else can I use in this space. I think it's kind of conveys the same meaning, because again, depending on what you're designing for, the icon might not be recognizable. This will fail its main role to communicate its meaning to someone. So some questions you want to kind of answer for yourself when it comes to iconography is, does the icon convey a clear message? So again, if you look at the icon, you can really deduce its meaning within the first few seconds. If somebody's struggling to do that, then that is a bad choice to pick something else. Can its meaning be understood by people of different cultures? So again, the closer you get to finding icons that have common meanings in different areas and cultures, the more effective it will be. And then will the icon be durable over time? You pick an icon based on something that will stand the test of time, or you can pick something that's like, kind of like fashionable now, but maybe in 5 years it doesn't look the same. Those are all things you can kind of think about when you're deciding on icon instabilities. Here is an example of a good and bad icon. So on the left here, they're both trying to convey the idea of Wi-Fi. The one to the left isn't as recognizable. The one to the right is a pretty common symbol for Wi-Fi. So it is, when the left kind of comes off as misleading, it's not even personally not durable. Not everybody will understand like what a router looks like, and unfortunately routers change over time, so it's not a good example. But the one to the right is clear. It's universal, so Wi-Fi symbol is, and it stood the test of time as long as I can remember it. Another thing to consider when it comes to icons is it consistent? So you want to evaluate the icon in comparison to other icons in the set. So whenever you have an icon, usually you have a set of icons. But if you find a professionally put together icon set, then usually isn't a problem, because every icon is kind of designed and the same look and feel. But if you, for some reason, you get other icons that don't fit into that set or come from that set, you need to make sure that they follow the same look and feel and guideline. If they don't feel consistent, they don't feel disjointed or out of place. So again, does the icon follow the same construction guidelines as the rest are built? Does it look visually balanced compared to the rest? Does it share some same stylistic features? So we want to share with you guys really quick here. Popular icon library. Go to Google does have an icon library as well. It's called Material Icons. I'm going to share a link in the chat here. So share this with you all because when you're thinking about the icons, it's always good to start with some kind of professionally made icon set that have consistent look and feel. This is available for free. There's tons of icons in here. You can search by name. You can filter it by weight. You can filter it by different grades. You can filter by size as well. The cool thing about this one is if you pick any one of these from the same set, they all kind of follow the same design guidelines and pattern, so they will look like they belong together, and so it takes a lot of the guesswork out. You have to figure out what you use for your work. And then again, there's tons of them in here. You can download these as well, and they're connected to the fonts library as well as in here. Say for example, you found a light, and you click on it. It does give you the option of downloading different sizes, so you can actually pick what size icon you want to download. You can download pick what color you want to download it in. You have the option of downloading ASCII or PNG. There's also like web versions. If you want to use on the website, there's like coloring here for using on your website. They have versions for Android as well. So pretty useful library, definitely worth checking out. There are tons of other ones online as well, so you can find your projects. I just wanted to share this one because it's a very good resource. Alright, so going back to the presentation here. Let's move on to things to kind of look out here as well when it comes to icons. If you look at the one on the left here, the icon in the middle, the red, feels out of place, but it doesn't follow the design guidelines that the rest of them kind of have. So it feels off balance, feels out of place, feels like a different style. The ones to the right here, these all kind of have the same guidelines. They feel balanced, they belong together. And so if you were using this one like a menu, for example, they would feel pretty consistent. Another thing to think about here when it comes to icons is it legible? So evaluate if an icon is legible and what context is it applied to. Does it remain clear? Does it reduce well? By that I mean if you are designing an icon at 48 pixels, for example, and then you scale it down to a smaller size, is it something that will scale well? So there's a lot of rules around like how to design an icon on a grid so that when you scale it, it scales well. But in general, those things to be thinking about because sometimes you might have to design for screen sizes and if your icon doesn't scale well, then you'll have issues on like smaller screen sizes. So always something you want to think about when it comes to icons there. Here's an example of a icon that isn't designed well. So again, it's look at the icons here for the phone interface. These kind of feel confusing somewhat. You have the
I'm getting hungry.
kind of icon there, but then you have some kind of weird like phone and setting thing, and then there's like the speaker with this processor doesn't really kind of make sense.
The issue with this dude is he's so quiet. He talks so quiet.
For disconnecting call. So it'll be clear to the user, maybe button, but it will be clear to you as well. I'll use the microphone kind of process also for universal understanding kind of icon. And then again, the other thing here is if you were to scale it smaller, I can quickly see the ones on the left kind of losing their meaning a lot faster versus the ones on the right, more common, kind of easier, more simpler to scale down.
Oh. Oh.
Consider when it comes to
Okay.
the icon
Okay.
choice. Here's a art director, this art director involved. They can have the final say. So again, leave it to whoever the client is about that stuff. What you're the one that's doing it, and it's up to you to configure or to consider what's important here, what guidelines to follow, to establish so that when other people are creating icons, they're creating icons ones that match the current situation. Try this again. Alright, let me know if you can hear it. You hear that one? No?
No.
Alright, what about now?
Evolution and possibilities. Many of them are turning to design systems as a
Good? Awesome. I'll start this one over.
There are millions of websites and applications that are endlessly evolving, many of which are operating on different systems and devices. As their audiences grow and change, so does the demand for progress, evolution, and possibilities. Many of them are turning to design systems as a potential solution. In this lesson, we'll learn what a design system is and what's included in one, explore the problems a design system can help solve, help you identify when you need one, and highlight a few things to consider as you start your design system journey. So what exactly is a design system? If your first thought is a style guide and a component or pattern library, you're not alone. Yes, you'll see aspects of these in a design system, but you'll also see a focus on the bigger picture. The entire After all, products aren't just a collection of UI elements splattered on the screen. They're organized in strategic ways to communicate messages, encourage certain behaviors, and guide you through processes. They are a reflection of the vision, concepts, and values of an organization. It's important that a design system communicates not just the what, but the how and the why. Let's explore some of the resources a design system might include. Style guides are a set of standards that define the appearance of elements and the overall voice and tone. They focus on the visual language of the product, how things should look and feel. You'll see aspects of these in most design systems. Examples include color and typography. Component libraries contain the building blocks of the product. This might include individual components, layouts of templates, and interaction patterns. They focus on how assets should behave in the product. They also often include on-canvas red lines or annotations, or are embedded alongside code components with detailed documentation. As you go through your design systems journey, keep in mind that there is no one design system that fits all. Different companies have different needs, which require different solutions. Now that we have an idea of what a design system is, do we actually need one? You might be wondering how this could play out in real life. Let's look at this scenario. Kai is a product designer in Habits, a habit-forming app available on multiple device types, and is supported by smart reminders and integrations. This app has been in development for a while, and the design team just received additional headcount. Recently, they were working on new screens and couldn't remember what a few elements looked like. They referenced older screens, but noticed that some details look different across different device themes. Which of these are reliable? What if it's none of them? In weekly critiques, I also noticed components looking different between different designers. They're beginning to wonder if it's time to consider a design system. There is no straightforward answer on when to implement a design system. However, we can make informed decisions by understanding the benefits a design system can bring, the challenges that can come along with it, and what problems we need to solve within our organization. First, let's cover how a design
Should
system
probably put them in
can help.
alphabetical order.
Even when starting small, design systems allow teams to do more with less, not just when it comes to designing and prototyping features, but also when building real-world experiences. Designers spend less time remaking components and sweating the small stuff. This increases their design output and allows them to focus more time on solving design problems. When we're ready to scale teams, a design system becomes an onboarding resource that allows new teammates to contribute sooner. And design systems aren't just for designers. When we align design components with code, tokens, and animation presets, developers can translate designs into functional, accessible code in a fraction of the time. As a design system matures, it becomes the single source of truth within an organization. It provides teams with a shared vision and language that leads to better understanding and more consistent products. These benefits don't just impact the internal processes of building a product, they also contribute to your customer's experience of the product. Consistency, usability, and accessibility build trust in your product and can lead to a more engaged and loyal customer base in the long run. Conversations about design systems are ever present, and with so many impressive examples to take inspiration from, the fear of missing out feels very real. It's tempting to jump right into the deep end. So when might a design system actually be the right decision? The first thing to look out for is consistency. Do you spot inconsistencies between styles, components, and behaviors in the product? Are you building for multiple brands or products and need unification across their experiences? Does your product use more than one theme, such as dark and light modes? What about different devices? Or you might need to remove redundancy. Are people building the same things over and over? Are teammates debating over the same issues again and again? Does the team use a shared language to talk about the product and solve problems? How efficient is it to find answers to product questions? If your team is growing, how long does it take to onboard your teammates with the product information they need? Lastly, where in the product lifecycle can you benefit from improved speed and efficiency? How much time is spent creating, iterating, or prototyping? How about finding out whether design is up to date? Take time to observe or reflect on how your product teams work together, the product's overall experience, and the problem areas we just outlined. If you work on a team, consider discussing as a group. Remember, not everyone needs a design system. You may already have effective solutions for these different issues. Or, not right now, may be your answer, and you revisit this later down the line. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a design system. Like products, a design system requires consistent time and effort, not only to implement, but also to maintain. And while they require investment, it might be a while before you get to see the results of your efforts. This can make it challenging to get buy-in from leadership, especially if it takes away from the day-to-day work, or requires hiring more people. Socializing a design system with the rest of the organization can also feel like an uphill battle. You'll need a group of design system champions to accomplish this successfully. After discovering some design inconsistencies, a need for knowledge share with a growing team, and a need for device theming, Kai believes it's a good time to consider a design system. They're not fully convinced that they need one quite yet, and will need to gather more information before they can convince leadership that this is worth the investment. What should they do next? If you're still uncertain whether a design system is for you, performing an audit could provide additional insight. Audits give you the opportunity to take stock of the entire product, everything it consists of, and areas of improvement. Findings from an audit can help open up conversations about various problems, and even contribute to buy-in from leadership. It can be initiated by any team, but will eventually bring on other disciplines, making this a company-wide effort. Whether or not you decide to implement a design system, audits are a crucial step in understanding the current state of the product. Before you begin auditing, think about who can help you with this task. What cross-functional partners can provide a fuller picture of what the product consists of and what it needs. For example, developers can help identify gaps between design and code, and the support team might know about sneaky modals and error messages that you wouldn't regularly catch. To perform an audit, first gather everything that exists. Identify user flows and all elements used in the product, like colors and text, illustrations and icons, buttons and drop-downs, patterns and interactions, and so on. Collect them all in one place to refer to them later. Remember to interact with the product so you don't miss elements like loading states, hover states, or warning modals. If the product spans different devices or operating systems, we'll want to audit those as well. Next, sort and categorize everything. If there are large numbers of elements in a group, we can categorize them further. For example, we've collected a group of text elements being used in our product. We notice that we can further categorize these by paragraph, quote, heading 1, and so on. Each of these subcategories have more than one instance per style, which will help us in our evaluation later. Lastly, analyze what's been gathered to identify patterns and areas of opportunity. Where do we see redundancy in user flows that can be reduced or consolidated? Which areas have poor accessibility? Think beyond contrast and readability. How is alt text handled for images and icons? Are input forms built for the device they're being viewed on? Are assets and styles consistent with the developer's library? What inconsistencies are among styles, patterns, and objects? Pi explained to their manager the issues and opportunities they've been observing. The manager gave approval to recruit the entire design team to conduct an audit. The team gathers everything they see across the multiple device themes, notes patterns, and synthesizes everything to look for use cases and inconsistencies. They brainstorm various solutions to prevent the issues from happening in the future. A design system is on this list of potential solutions, and it's looking more and more like a winner. So you've done some discovery work. Maybe you've concluded that the design system is the path for you. What's next? Let's see what the future will hold. As the company grows and matures, so does its design system. Design systems are ever evolving, just like the products they support. To anchor us on this journey, it's important to understand that design systems have a non-linear path. This process may vary from one company to the next. Let's take a look at what phases we may encounter throughout the process. Approval. This is where we work to get leadership on board with design systems, so we have access to bandwidth and resources needed for the project. Discovery, where we conduct research and audits, identify audiences and problems, and brainstorm solutions. Definition, where we make decisions on solutions, contributors, and approaches. Building, where we assemble the actual design system. Documentation, where we detail how to use the design system in an approachable way. Maintenance, where we make sure the system is up to date with supporting the product, and that design and code are aligned. And lastly, advocacy, where we socialize the design system into the organization, often with the help of champions. Throughout our design systems journey, we'll likely find ourselves revisiting phases on a regular basis. Some phases may even overlap with each other. Remember, this is not a linear process with a single endpoint. Treat a design system like you would building software, an ever-evolving product that is regularly iterated upon. Thoughtfully planning and doing discovery work for your design system will make an impact on its quality, as well as support a more efficient journey. Here's a few things you may want to consider. Contributors are the people who help build and maintain the design system. They can be individuals from different teams across the organization, or a team whose full-time job is dedicated to this ongoing project. Contributors can also be individuals who approve changes to a design system, or can help champion and socialize it. Take some time to consider. Who in your organization will be valuable contributors? How many people will it take to support the success of this project? Remember, there is more to this process than building. There are other phases like getting buy-in or documentation. You may find that some tasks are better supported by different people. Discuss with your team to determine whether you need a separate, dedicated design systems team. Keep in mind you'll need to balance it against the organization's needs and available resources. Your audience are the ones who will be using your design system. Think beyond designers as the audience. What about developers, UX writers, brand, marketing, and product education teams? Audience can inform what and how things go with your design system. They can be recruited to pressure test the system and provide meaningful feedback on how to improve it. Set up time with yourself or with contributors to explore these questions and understand your audience better. Who will be using the design system and how often? Who might we not be considering? What is their experience with design systems? What might the process of soliciting feedback look like now and ongoing? The last aspect is to consider how we might implement a design system. If we build the design system from the ground up, the result will be a unique, customized solution made to solve a specific set of problems. This method requires the most time, effort, and resources, making it challenging to get buy-in. If we need something more quick and budget-friendly, we could use or borrow parts of an existing design system as our own. For example, we may base our style guide on an existing one from another company and only document things we want to do differently. Or we could build a wireframe library using an existing design kit. We may borrow a token structure from another system like Shopify's Polaris and update it within our own guidelines. We can also pull inspiration from other design systems to better support our design system goals. We might see another company's accessibility guidelines and find that we want to include our own. We might love how a system communicates information to developers and decide we need to improve this aspect of our own system. While it's possible to stick with one of these approaches, it's more likely that we'll use a combination of them. Here are other questions to help you evaluate further. Where does this project fit within company goals? How much time and bandwidth do contributors have? How many resources is leadership willing to provide? This is a good place to refer to your audit findings as well. Let's pay the Habits team another visit to see how their decision is coming along. They've had multiple conversations with leadership who have ambitions to expand the company and the product more rapidly. Leadership understands that even though the number of inconsistencies in the product is nothing to be alarmed of, it's a problem that may soon grow. Since the team has sufficient bandwidth to tackle this project now, they've got the thumbs up to build the design system. Hooray! Throughout this course, we'll watch how the Habits team builds their design system and how they make decisions along the way. If you're at the beginning of your design system adventure, remember that the starting point can look different for everyone. It's tempting to want to dive headfirst and build something big right away. However, if the timing isn't right yet, making small incremental changes can provide immense value and improvements for your team. When you're ready, the next lesson will dive into the different parts of the design system. For additional resources, check out the link in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.
Alright, what was that?
That was better than most videos, maybe.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
In this lesson,
Yeah, Figma has a lot of really good videos. If you're watching on YouTube, that's what this is. Their YouTube page. They have like resources for like your children. Work on a project free on your own, or if you want to take a break from that, get some downtime to like project. What do you think?
I probably will just work on it on my own.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, same here.
Okay. Anybody else? Or do y'all want to work on it? Alright, then we'll do that. Let's go ahead and now for next week, project 3 is due. Also have a you can develop some stuff. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Alright. Bye.
Perfect. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
And did you still want to talk to
John,
me?
if you want to,
Yeah.
yep,
Yes.
John, you can stay on. Everybody else can drop.
I was
John
gonna,
can stay on.
I was
Go
gonna
ahead.
ask if I could speak with you after as well.
Okay, so let me do this. Let me set up a breakout room. Everybody else can drop. And then I'll bring John into the breakout room, and then when he's done, I'll bring you in. Is that okay?
Okay, that works.
Alright. Stop sharing the screen. I'll stop recording.
Recording stopped.
I'll start a breakout room. Okay, so Joel, did you need something as well? Do you want to stick around?
My finger hurts. I bit my nail too deep. Something's telling me I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under, 'cause I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep up above in my head. Something's telling me I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under, 'cause I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep deep, and I'm trying to keep up above in my head instead of going under, 'cause I'm in too deep, and I'm trying to keep. Alright. Something's telling me I'm in too deep.
numbers just naturally come up. How to rigorously prove that the length of an interval is greater than 1 that it contains a natural. I'm curious because the floor... fear of, you know, like... guys like us, like, are gonna make more money on average, but in exchange, like, you have to spend most of your life, like, inside, hunched over a desk, and, so, I don't know, there's some part of me that's like, I shouldn't do that for the years of my prime that I'm allowed to not, but the other thing is, like, when I go to lecture, it doesn't really help me that much, to be honest, and that's maybe because I don't have great professors. Well, I don't know that that's necessarily true. It's just like when I'm in lecture, I think like passively absorbing stuff is just way worse than like just solving problems. And like what I'm doing here with streaming and people like giving me answers a lot of the time. Yeah, you won't make much money. Well, yeah, if you're an academic, you're screwed. But, yeah, I think, like, honestly, I learn a lot more techniques, like, just doing this work on stream than I do going to class. But I do want to break up the day by still going to class, and honestly, like, especially math lectures, I don't know what other people's experiences are with this, but, like, I feel like you learn more from, like, sitting with the textbook and, like, really reading it over and over again, and, like, what happens in math lectures for me is the professor will go through proofs and stuff, each step, but they're just kind of, like, writing out the proofs, and then people take notes on them, and, I've taken notes on and off. I found that, like, I don't consistently use my notes. It's hard for me to get that habit to stick. So, plus, like, the textbook just has these things written. So, plus, like, the textbook just has these things written out well. And I don't know, like, you show up and they, like, breeze through several proofs, like, faster than I can. So, it's like a normal person. Like, they just did something for, like, a bit longer than average, but other than they've all got to be of the form. They so equals the product of all the primes plus 1. And then you're like, oh, it's not divisible by any of those primes. Because 1 isn't divisible by any of those primes. But it's give an alternative.
I am muted. Sorry, I was muted. My bad. I was just saying how this dude was able to fucking. Oh wait, is my mic even on the right one? No. Check, 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 check. check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Alright, we're good. We're good now. We are good now. So as I was saying, this girl's pretty cute, but she has like a disease, like a genetic disease where her organs fall out of her asshole. She has like a connective tissue disease where literally all her organs like move around. She had to get her asshole sewed shut because stuff kept slipping out of it. So I'm like, dude, like I would be so delicate with her. Like I would date a woman like this, but I would be like, it'd be like touching like paper, you know, like wet tissue paper. I'd have to be like very careful. You know what I mean? Like having sex would be like scary, cause like you don't want to hurt her, you know.
And there are more in my future. I have to survive in this bitch for the long haul. I can't be fucking around laying eggs willy-nilly. Even if I had cash money, extracted the egg in question, and secured a willing gestational accomplice, that child would still be running half my source code. Despite exhaustive testing, my care team has been unable to identify which particular lines of code led to. And it's not like we could screen the potential feti to determine which of them are destined to shit out their organs. Like, we wouldn't even know what to flag. And, okay, listen, as much fun as I'm having existing, disintegrating from the inside out isn't a lifestyle that I can comfortably recommend. If my fiance and I decide that we want a kid, we'll adopt one. Roll the dice on nature, try to capitalize on nurture. Realistically, though, that's also kind of unlikely. Keeping myself alive this long has honestly been a fucking full-time group project. Surrogacy is theoretically possible, but so is accidentally launching Prolapse the sequel. Some eggs are best left unhatched.
Aw, dude, I feel so bad for this woman. Oh my god. Dude, poor girl. I feel so bad for this girl. And you can tell, like, she's like trying to be very optimistic by smiling all the time, but her eyes say that she's like tired. Can you guys still hear me? You can, okay. I wanna rock your body to the break of day. Dance with me. Chopin. I'm hungry. Hey, send me money, Letitia, for pizza. so I can order one and get some food. You know what's crazy? I've been living here for almost 2 years, and I haven't ordered a single pizza here yet, I don't think. I've never ordered a pizza here. I don't think I have. I'm trying to think if I have or not. I don't think I have. No, I didn't. Ask your mom. I am. I'm asking you. Ah. Fuck. I wanna rock your body to the break of day. Dance with me. Don't be so quick to dance with me. Did I say you could reply? You haven't sent me any food, dude. If you cared about your Taz, you would send me like $30. I wanna rock your body to the break of day. Dance with me. I wanna rock you. You're not that broke, okay? You probably have like a couple $1,000s to spend. You don't have bills, so. I wanna rock your body to the break of day. Dance with me. I wanna rock you. You can't use broke as an excuse. You don't have bills. So come on. You know you want to send your Taz a little bit of money for his ass. You know you want to send it for his ass. 'Cause if you don't send him the money, you don't care about him enough. I wanna rock your body to the break of day. Dance with me. What is this font? Aerials in the sky. I want to fuck your face all night. Aerials in the sky. Take my hand and let me shove it inside. Aerial in the sky. When you reach in, you will be alright. Aerials in the sky. In the sky. Shove shove my wiener in your face all night. Ariel in the sky. Send me $30 for my pie. Life is a waterfall. All I wanna do, but I never wanna go. 'Cause we are the ones that wanna choose. Always wanna win, but you never wanna lose. You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. Upon when I say I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Believe into Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire, the one desire? We need to take all the breeding age females and stick them in a storage container and label it for double Taz. We need to take all the breeding age females, stick them in a storage container, and label it for double Taz. Am I your fire, the one desire?
Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. 'Cause I want it that way. My friend asked me what kind of problems you have. I don't have problems. You on the music speaker? Why would you why would you force them? Why would you subject them to this? Because we were listening to music before? Oh, y'all are gonna fuck. Party lights are on too? Y'all are gonna fuck, huh? Y'all are gonna fuck while having me in as background noise to the fucking? Are you kidding me right now? Y'all are gonna fuck while I'm fucking in the background? What, you want my fucking dulcet voice to be the fucking backdrop, the atmosphere to your fucking? Is that what you want? It's like I'm in the room, narrating it as it happens. Commence to fucking. She's not showing any reaction. Oh, I thought it was a guy. LOL. The picture you showed, I was like, is that a dude? No offense. I mean, I can only see the top of the eyes, so I couldn't tell. Commence to fucking. Scissor time. Scissor time. Scissoring time. At the Letitia residence. At the Sept residence. It's time for some scissoring. Hardcore scissoring. Pussy on pussy scissoring. Lips on lips. Clit on clit. Clit on clit. Clit rubbing. Rub those clits. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, rub those clits. Fuck yeah, rub those clitorises. Rub those clitorises together. Yeah, cause some friction. Let's go. Yeah. Dude, stop. Well, you act like that's my fault. You act like I'm supposed to be omnipotent here. Or omniscient, I don't know. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Please leave all overcooked tins and
Ruining this banquet. She said beautiful singing. I know. Tell her I'm one of the best. You. Ooh. My darling, you're my inspiration. That's why I put you in almost all my conversations. Said you should go to The Voice. No one would turn around. Very funny. You're my inspiration. That's why I put you in almost all my conversations. There's nothing in this world, wide world, I wouldn't do to make you. You. You're riding for 4. Well, that's not love you feel. Watch out, you don't step around. You're stepping out of line. You're stepping out of line. Listen, little lady, you think you know it all. Thanks for being our Spotify right now. No problem. Fade my eyes. Jesus Christ. Ain't found a way to kill me yet. Eyes burn with stinging sweat. The bullet screams to me from somewhere. Wife and kids, household pet. She asked why your cam is so small. 'Cause I'm so big. The camera's not small, I'm just so big. I'm sorry you're so used to small men in your town. But here in America, we're big. I'm a big man. I'm large. My muscles are huge. I'm just kidding. That's why I put you in all my inspiration. She side-eyed me. Well, that's what happens. I spit facts. I spit only the biggest of facts. I spit only the truthiest of truths. I spit only the truthest of truths. And no one can ever tell me otherwise. And no one can tell me otherwise. 'Cause I spit the truthiest of truths. I'm tweaking? No, you're tweaking, actually. You are the one who is tweaking here. I am just cool, and you are boring, and you don't know how to have fun or chill and have fun. I'm not. Okay, nerd. Actually, I have glasses and my eyesight sucks. My name's Letitia. I got the Hubble telescopes because I can't see in front of me. Actually, That's why. Ooh. Me. Me. Okay. Tell me why I never wanna hear you sing. I want it that way. Am I your fire? Am I your fire? The one desire. Believe when I die, I'm going to eat your ass. Keep it 100. Everyone is gay except for me. Everyone is gay except for me. Well, it's true. Heal. I'm Squidward. Everyone is gay except for me. Ew. What if Squidward was an incel? Ew. Why does this Floyd think she can talk to me? Ew. Who's the Chad in SpongeBob? Is it the Lobster? Larry the Lobster? Ew, 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 ew. I love being around tiny, small women because they make me feel ginormous and huge. They make me feel like a titan in comparison. I like being around short, small, petite, skinny women because it makes me feel like fucking like a champion. It makes me feel like a Greek hero. Who's that one guy from the Iliad? Achilles. You girls make me feel like Achilles. The way that you're so tiny and frail and easily to break. Of course, I would never break you, but I would keep you nice and safe and huddled in my arms. I'll be cradling you like this. I'll cradle you like this. Like a... And I'll protect you and keep you safe in the home away from the barbarians that want to destroy you and make you a sex slave. But worry not, fret not, tiny, frail, weak woman, for I will keep you indoors. You're the barbarian? Hush. Hush now. I'm Dave the Barbarian. 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 You are just an animal. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay, so font family. Girls like barbarians because they think they're gonna get kidnapped. Tazerbar, what should we do? Scissor time! No, I'm kidding, I don't know. Watch me. Send me money. That's not boring. You know, I got a game for you guys, okay? So this is what you guys gotta do, okay? See who can send me the most money. That's like the best game there is. So how it works is I give you guys like my link to send me donations. And whoever gets the highest score, whoever sends me the most money wins. Okay, so starting now. Let's go. Whoever can send Taz the most money is the winner. You think not? Why not? It's a fun game. You guys are boring. Whoever can send me the most money wins. Whoever can send Taz the most money What happened to Granite Gift? You should send me some money. That motherfucker was in here all the time just blowing his fucking load. It's like, bro, come back. Just kidding. You're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty good right now. You're looking like someone who I can easily take advantage of. I'm kidding. Style. I don't know where he's at. Why don't you message him? Y'all are boys or whatever. Y'all are some boys, I guess. You're a man? That's very funny. Did you show your friend what happened in the group chat with that one guy who was pretending to be a girl? That was real fun. That revelation. Ooh. You think Zoe was for real though? Like actually? No, I didn't think that was a real woman. I had my doubts right away. I knew intuitively, I don't know how, I knew intuitively that it was a guy. When I was talking to this dude, I was like, they sent me pictures and I was not convinced. I was like, the way you talk is weird. Like, you talk like a guy. And I can't explain how men and women talk, but you can tell, like, if it's a guy or a girl or not. Because girls are, like, submissive, and they just kind of go with the flow. Dudes like to be more directive and, like that shit. So I was like, this Zoe person is a guy in disguise. I even told them, like, are you a dude? And they're like, wow, that's so insulting. I'm like, no, you haven't proved that you're not a dude, so send, like, a voice message or something. And they're like, no, I can't. So I'm like, yeah, okay, you're a guy. Right, so I put them in the group chat because they're a follower of mine. And then I put them on. I told Yoko Lifts that he should go for him. I didn't know that was a dude at the time, but he was actually flirting. And he was like, yeah, he knew it too. He was like, this person talks like a dude. And I'm like, see, I said the same thing. And it just ended up being that, yeah, it was a guy. See, intuition's a real thing, guys. Your gut instinct is always true. I don't know why. Your gut instinct is almost always facts. Guys should always trust their gut instinct, no matter what, because that will get you far. Do I talk manly enough? You talk like you are a piece of meat. I'm just kidding. You talk like you're... I don't even know. You don't have a German accent, which is depressing. You don't have a thingy. You don't have a thingy here. How did you come up with that conclusion? Because I'm based. That's why. Because I'm fucking based. Ho. Because I'm based. You don't understand because you're cringe. But I'm based. Remember when they used to say that? I'm based. And you're cringe. I am based and you are cringe. Remember that. I am based and you are cringe. You have a wiener? Is that what you said you have? based. You are cringe. I am based. You are cringe. I have no idea if this is gonna work or not. It probably won't. It did not work. It did not work at all. Okay, let me see here. Maybe I need to put that up before everything. I am the one who is based and you are the one who is cringe. No, bro, German accent? Well, I didn't hear it. I did not hear it, so it must not be real. It must not be real. You ain't real. Show you how I really feel. Yo. White girl better put her hands up. I'm ready. And I'm getting wilder. Shout out to Deontay. And I'm getting wilder. Shout out to Deontay. Country booming, I'm the new Beyonce. Careful with my entree. Cut like Jobday. Promise I would never go blonde like Con. Hold up. Promise I would never go blonde like Kanye. Got so many styles. They should call me Peggy AJ. When I hit the stage, they know it's a payday. Tell your bitch come here like I work for Midway. Fuck. Like fire. Like I work for Midway. The Vault Inspector. Folding table laden with her goods. The folding table riddled with her goods. A little tray made of metal. A little desk made of wood. A little tray made of metal, little desk made of wood. A little tray made of metal. How the fuck are you supposed to have an accent? I don't know. Make it have an accent. Make it have an accent, you fucking slut. You whore. Bitch. I said bitch. I said bitch. I said bitch. I said bitch. The supervisor at my job is pretty hot, but I don't think I can hit on her for obvious reasons. And plus, I got written up today, and I'm probably going to get fired soon, so maybe it's not the move. But, you know, shit happens. You're the whore. Takes one to know one. What the fuck did you do? I just arrived late. That's all. Well, they were wrong because last Saturday I called off and they said I didn't talk to a supervisor, but I did, so that's wrong. But then today I was like 10 minutes late. So they were like, you gotta do that. I was like, I contested the first one, but then I was like, yeah, okay, I was 10 minutes late. Whatever. But, they're like, yeah, so you keep arriving late. This is your second one, so if you get another one, we're gonna have to terminate you. It's like your final. I'm like, alright, whatever. Fuck it. I've been fired from like 5 or 6 jobs now. I got fired from Charter. I got fired from a farmer's market. I got fired from Best Buy. I got fired from Walmart. I got fired from the bank. Where else I got fired from? Oh, I did technically get fired from no, they didn't. It's a little weird. I didn't get fired, but I put in my 2 weeks notice in, but then some bullshit happened and they're like, we're going to have your 2 weeks done today because of what happened. I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So I don't know if that's technically a termination, but I mean, I was quitting anyways, so I don't think it matters. It's like a fire quit. They some chuds, I know. They can't handle my Chad energy, bro. They can't handle a true Sigma. I'm not attached to this world, okay? You think jobs are important to me? Fuck that. I can get another one tomorrow. It doesn't fucking matter to me. It's not my career. I'm going to school for my career right now. I'm going to be a fucking video game programmer and shit. You think I fucking give a fuck about some dumbass fucking shit? Hell no. I'm going there for the fucking paycheck and walking the fuck out. If the fucking job gets too annoying, I fucking quit or get fired. That's just the way it is. A job is like a woman, you know? They come and go. Friends come and go. Jobs come and go. Girls come and go. I mean, my family would be gone by now if they weren't my family. I mean, we annoy the fuck out of each other and we don't even talk or get along. They would be gone by now, but the fact that they're tied to me by blood, I mean, that's just the way it is. But otherwise, everything just fucking goes. The only one constant is me, my soul, my struggle, this moment that I possess, and God. That's all a man has. That's all a man has in this world. I'm gonna ask if I get terminated. I'm gonna be like, can I get a different site at least, or am I just cut from the fucking cloth entirely? Because I know if you get like if you get cut from a fucking thing, you can always ask to go to a different site. But I don't know if you get terminated from a site if you're just fucked. You know, I have to ask, but. It is what it is. They're like, you're going to have to go downtown if you don't want to work downtown because they don't pay you well. And I'm like, it doesn't matter because I'm going to be downsizing my fucking place anyways. You think I give a shit? You think I give a fuck? Money comes and goes too, baby girl. Like, fucking, fuck it. Like, it's not like I'm gonna be out on the fucking street. That'll never fucking happen. It's literally not, it's not even a fucking realistic thing. You wanna know why it's not a realistic thing? Because I have a good family. I could be like, hey, mom and dad, I'm fucking fucked on money right now. Can I have some rent money? And they'll just give it to me. Like, my parents are, like, millionaires and shit. Like, once they go, I like, my brother and me are gonna get a fucking, like, $1 million. So it's like, me being broke is never in the cards. It's never going to happen. So I'm not worried about money. But, you know, the way I see it, my time is fleeting. I have a short time on Earth, so I might as well just have fun, enjoy myself, and say, fuck it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm gonna get some food real quick, so I'll be right back. It's probably gonna. Should I end the stream actually? Because I don't want to keep you guys waiting like that. I'll just end the stream and come back on in like an hour or something. Because I gotta go eat. I gotta get some rice and chicken in my stomach. I'll be back, guys. Please wait for me. I'll be back on in an hour. I'm gonna do some more on this website. Okay. I'll be back on soon. I'll be back on soon for more Taz. I am blessed. Praise the Lord. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Oh wait, we got 5 viewers now? Now I have to stay on. Now I have to stay on and show... No, I'm kidding. Why do people always come on when I'm like about to leave? Like, what the fuck? Now I have 4 viewers now. They're probably bots. You were just gonna ask that? They always come on when I'm about to leave. They're like trying to fucking... They're trying to, It's the FBI? No. It's probably all the cute girls stalking me. That's what I think it is. I think it's all the cute women stalking me. They're like, oh, what's Taz up to? Oh, what's Taz up to? Oh, we haven't talked to Taz in a while. He's the only interesting and cool guy anymore. Also known as gay men. Yeah. Probably, man. Probably. The FBI is just gay men at this point. Like, they don't even do anything anymore. They just spy on people and jerk off to the shit. They don't even do anything cool. They're just like, alright, I'm gonna goon to some fucking random people that we have on file here. Alright, it ain't what it used to be, man. It ain't what it used to be, bro. Let me tell you. It just ain't what it used to be. I wish Pizza Bee and would come back, but she got a boyfriend. You can't watch me and have a boyfriend, dude. Like, that's not cool. That's why I had to, be so brutal with my destroying of my social media and then immediately coming back. Yeah, you're gonna move to a different planet? You can't. You gotta stay right here. You gotta stay right here and you're going to live through this every second. Yes. I wish Pizza Bee would come back. I wish old Pizza Bee would come back. I remember she got mad because one of the people on her video, on her stream, said she looked like a linebacker. They said that she had a head shape of a linebacker. She's not fat. She's not really fat, but her head shape, like when she's like sitting down, if you just look at her head, she does look like she could be like Brolic or something. I don't know. Alright, I've yapped enough. I gotta go eat, man. I burned a lot of calories, so I'll be back on an hour. Your test procedures are getting stronger. What do you want me to do, Letitia? Do you want me to just fucking be cold and brutal and be like, I don't care about anyone? What's wrong with my voice? Do you want me to just be like, fuck everybody? I have no friends. I don't care. Once they're gone forever. Yes, be emo.
I don't know. Yeah, I get attached to people sometimes. I admit, I get pretty attached to people. You love that when I'm emo? No, I'm not gonna be like that. I already had that phase, and it's not fun. It's like I hate people. They treat me bad. They just leave. Fuck 'em. No, I do have. I do get attached to people. Is that feminine of me to do? Do you think that's feminine? If I get attached to people? You had a banger haircut, yeah. Before the hairline went back here, yeah. Before the hairline went, and said we gotta run from this motherfucker's face real quick. No, it's something normal. Alright, why am I talking still? Because I got 5 viewers. There's no point in me yapping because no one even talks anyways back. I'm thinking I'm entertaining people, but really I'm just entertaining some fucking bots probably.